Hi folks, Kyle here. I'm one of the instructional designers at CBU's Center for Digital Instruction, and I'm here in this video to take you through a guide to editing content in Canvas. So why don't we go ahead and get started. I'm going to select a course to get into from my dashboard. And the way that you edit any content in Canvas is by selecting the Edit button that's located at the top of the screen. And that is true for a page, which I'm looking at now, a quiz, a sort of a test, an assignment, an announcement. So any textual-based piece of content in Canvas is edited in exactly the same way. So you'll find an edit button towards the top of the page and you're just going to click it. And so here we're met with just a simple set of tools that looks very similar to a word processing program, and then a window which shows our content. This is the window in which we'll be editing content. And then we've got some options here just in terms of editing permissions and adding a page, for example, to a student to-do list or engaging mastery paths. These are all beyond basic options that you can ask us about separately or we address in a separate video. We also have a couple of tools down here in the lower right hand corner, and that's for access keyboard shortcuts, to do a quick accessibility check, which I would encourage all of you to do. Word count, a button to get straight into the HTML editor. So if we click that, our HTML comes in. So if you're handy with HTML, you can do your editing that way. A button to go to full screen if you want to, and then a button to resize the window in the page. For right now, I really kind of want to focus on these tools here. And I'm not going to take you through all of them. We assume that you have a basic knowledge of word processing tools. And so those that kind of fall under that category we're not really going to cover here, but we do want to cover some of the finer, very Canvas specific tools that are included. So we can rename this home page, for example. So I will just rename it Test Home. And that's how we would rename it. We'll have to save at some point. Don't forget to do that. That's an easy mistake to make that I've made many times. It's not scrolling down a little bit and saving your progress. So go ahead and do that. And we're going to go back to Edit and open up the editing window. So we've got some window features here that are just kind of basic. If you prefer to work in a Windows kind of drop-down method, fine, you can do that. All of the tools that are located here are also located along this ribbon that I am scrolling across. So let's take a look at a couple of them, right? You've got different header features that are built in. You can use different text color, pen color, highlighting color. There's superscript and subscript that are available. One of the key things that you might want to do is insert an image or change an image. And if you want to do that, let's just say, for example, that I want to change this image here. I'm going to, I can click on it and click Image Options, in which case a drawer opens from the right, which allows me to change some of the dimensions of the existing image if I want to. If I want to delete it, I just highlight it, and I can either right click and delete, or I can press the delete button on my keyboard, and that deletes that picture. If I then want to add an image in here, just place my cursor in, I'll go to my landscape icon here, and I can upload an image from my computer, upload an image from inside of the course if I have any that are saved over here in files, and any kind of user images that might be attached to me, right? So I certainly don't want to put that user image in there. That's me. But let's see if I can find a quick picture on my desktop that might be appropriate. So I'm just going to come here to computer, click upload an image, and let's put this CBU by night image in there and click submit. And ooh, that's a huge picture, right? So we're going to save that and see how much damage that I did there. That's a bigger image than I really wanted, I think. In which case I want to go back and edit the image raw and then re-upload it and go through that process that way, kind of on the computer side rather than go into it on the Canvas side. So just once again, it's a lot easier to edit those images raw on your computer side. It's not impossible to do it on the Canvas side, but you're adding another layer of Canvas complexity. So it's a lot easier if we have a image that is edited on our laptops or on our home machines that are just kind of ready to use, so that it's a minimum of fuss on our Canvas side. So I've got this massive image there, and again, what I would have to do is I would have to go back and edit it on my computer. Another couple of things that I want to show you that are Canvas specific here. Different links. You know, we can link to an external page or URL address, but we can also go to a link to a specific page in our course or a specific piece of content in our course. If you're a Canvas user that's been around for a little bit, you'll note that the course links, for example, used to be an entirely separate menu, and all that's now integrated into the one menu to make it a little easier for ourselves. So, for example, if I wanted to link just that phrase there, I would come up here, click the link, external link, and then put in my URL address and click done. If I wanted to link a specific page or an asset in Canvas, I would click the link and course link, in which case a drawer opens up here and asks me, do I want to link to any of these pages that are a part of the course, any assignments that are a part of the course, quizzes, announcements, discussions, and modules. And let's just say, for example, that I want to link an assignment. Maybe I'm making reference in an introduction about something that we want students to do, and so I can go ahead and link that chapter 1 homework there. For a second, you might have seen a little yellow flash there, and that's actually the embed link. So we saw it, and we want to go through here and save our content. And now we see that the hybrid or fully in-person text is linked, and it's going to take me straight to an assignment. And there's that assignment. Not a particularly pretty one. A couple of other tools that I want to show you. We can link and upload directly and record directly audio and video media. We can embed and use documents that are either uploaded in our course or uploaded from our laptop or our home machines. We can embed a video that's been saved in Canvas Studio that's in our library. That's up here. It's called ARC, which is the old name of the program. It hasn't been updated yet to Canvas Studio, but that's an easy embed there if your videos are saved in Canvas Studio. So I'm going to click out of that. There are a couple of other word processing oriented kind of buttons here, but then if we click the options ellipsis button over on the side, we see that we have a few other commands there. One to real quick zap and clear the formatting in all any text that I've created here. One that would allow me to insert a table. One that would allow me to insert some math equations and do write out in a math language called LaTeX kind of formulas. And so that if you're conversant in that language and you use it, you can write some basic math formulas in there. And then the one that I use a lot, and that is to enter an embed code. And this is real handy if you've got a YouTube video that you want to share and you don't want to just link it, you want to actually embed the video itself in there. You can go to the share function in your YouTube video and grab something called an embed code, which is a piece of HTML coding, copy it, come back here, paste that code here, click submit, and your YouTube video would be incorporated into that page. So again, when we're finished, we want to click save. And that's pretty much all there is to editing content in Canvas. And again, whether you're editing a page, whether you're working on a quiz or a test, an announcement, a discussion, any kind of assignment, the editing features and the ribbon that I showed you works exactly the same right across all of these textual features in Canvas. So we hope that video has been helpful for you. And if you have any questions at all, feel free to reach out to us. We can always be reached at cdi@cbu.edu. That's cdi@cbu.edu. We're looking forward to seeing you soon. Thanks for watching.